Cadillac has officially been an F1 team for like 5 minutes. They haven't raced a single fucking lap, and they are already getting sued for $1.5 million by the guy who directed Transformers. You literally cannot make this shit up. This is the Cadillac F1 team's biggest controversy explained, and it involves Michael Bay. On Friday, February 6th, 2026, exactly 2 days before the Super Bowl, Michael Bay dropped a massive 19-page lawsuit in a Los Angeles court against Cadillac F1 and its CEO Dan Towriss. He wasn't just complaining on Twitter, he officially went for their throats with charges of fraud and breach of contract. According to the lawsuit, Towriss dragged Bay into a meeting in late November to pick his brain for their big Super Bowl launch commercial, and Bay took the job so seriously that he immediately put his crew to work. My man was literally scrambling to secure the only F1 vehicle currently in the United States so they could shoot a massive, high-speed ad out in the Mojave Desert. But just 8 days later, a random freelance producer called Bay's team to basically say, yeah, we're going in a different direction. They fired him and handed the project over to a cheaper ad agency called Translation. Now, the crazy part is that Bay actually helped General Motors design the iconic Bumblebee Camaro years ago. He had a great relationship with the company, making this sudden corporate backstab incredibly galling. I've got to say, that switch up is only something a Ferrari strategist could go through. Now, Bay is demanding his $1.5 million director fee because he says Cadillac completely ripped off his signature visual style, right down to the sun flares, heat ripples, and chrome palettes. But the absolute smoking gun is the famous 1961 John F. Kennedy moon speech.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win.
Bay allegedly sat down with Towriss and showed him a 7-minute clip from Transformers 3 that used that exact same audio, and Towriss was thrilled. Then, Cadillac magically used that identical JFK speech in the commercial that aired on Sunday to an audience that cost them around $10 million in airtime. Bro really thought he could just copy-paste Michael Bay's homework and not get caught. Allegedly. Because I'm not trying to catch a lawsuit. And naturally, Cadillac claims this is total bull. Towriss told the media that all the creative work was done by the agency well in advance, and they only dropped Bay because of tight production deadlines. They even put out a statement to the Associated Press saying they still admire Michael Bay's creative brilliance, which is absolute peak corporate PR yapping to use right after you allegedly scam a guy out of $1.5 million. I admire your brilliance, I'm just not gonna pay you for it. The lawsuit is still completely active right now, and Towriss claims he expects to resolve it out of court, probably because rich executives hate it when their dirty laundry goes public. Now, here's the big question. Do you guys think Cadillac actually stole from Michael Bay, or is he just mad he missed out on that Formula 1 money? Let me know in the comments, and click the video on your screen right now for more F1 degeneracy.